Hi. The long and short of it is we are here, seeking to be aware of ourselves, to have an intention of being aware all day in our daily events, and becoming more sensitive and receptive to the universe, within and without, comfortable, poised, paused in expectation, resourceful, open-minded, increasing perspective. These are all attributes we can hold in our own arsenal of traits, of our own characteristics, the way that we respond to something with a greater sense of grace. I think this is why we come to meditation and mindfulness, is to be sure of ourselves in what we are doing in our direction. Part of that is being born, right? To initiate this, and being whom and what and where and why and now. In these moments, we have an opportunity to discuss our very nature, our fundamental being, and to consider it, to think about it, to be non-judgmental, rather being open-minded and allowing and perceiving and accepting that there is a different opinion in every human being all the time. It's never going to be the same as what you're thinking. Maybe similar, but it can't be. It's from a different vessel, different mind, different past, different DNA. It's different. It's unique. And that's a beautiful thing. That's the richness of the universe. That's the miracle that's unfolding as creation evolves, that we are part of this miraculous process. It's as simple as that. But what I wanted to get to before was in evolving one's practice into part of one's routine, one's habit, that you brush your teeth in the morning and at night. Being aware is an important part of this. You're aware of your teeth. You're aware of your body. Be aware of your mind. Be aware of your being. Being here, present, breathing. Putting your hands together, thumbs to thumbs and palms to palms and fingers and their digits to digits, loosely, and feel. Feel the warmth, the texture of one's skin. Feeling the slight tremor of a pulse, again and again and again. Yes, allowing and accepting that we are alive, that we have hearts that are squeezing and then relaxing. 90,000 times in every day. We have lungs that are breathing in air, inhaling the atmosphere that is in close proximity to us. 20,000 times a day, every day. Being in awe, a sense of reverence and amazement about anything, but in the most common things, the most fundamental basis of our being there, here, in one's heart and soul, currently, visualizing oneself as an orangey, reddish glow. GLOW, glow. Feeling the energy that we've been speaking about. If you still have your fingers together, you're feeling the warmth, the majesty of your heart's pulsing, the beat of life inside of oneself. You're feeling this. You can sense the warmth emanating from your skin, mixing with the air outside of yourself. And taking notice of your breathing. 4-part harmony. Breathing in long and slow and purposefully, pausing in gratitude that the air is clean and that you can breathe, and exhaling in a sigh of sincerity, in awe. As you exhale out of your mouth, awe, feeling deep inside of oneself the reverberations from this word, allowing it to penetrate every single place, every single nerve in your whole being, starting in your chest, your orangey, red, glowing chest. Allow it to spread. That's all. The energy is there. This is being done. It's where is oneself in what's going on. This is the intention that we all share, is to learn, to improve, to compare, to experience, to seek to allow and accept what we see, common sense, what we know. What is it? Especially today. What is real? Well, your foundation is real. So it's a good place to always return to do what you want. Pause and come home. Pause and return to your roots. Pause and coming to one's foundation. Take off your shoes. Sit down. Play in the garden. Plant seeds of virtue in your garden. Characters and qualities you wish to imbue. That when you are thinking and responding, these are the qualities that rise in your heart and your soul. Thinking of these things as you make your way on the sea of life. This is a worthy goal. One hand on the rudder, the other on the steering wheel. It is a 24-hour-a-day avocation. The time is flowing. It does not begin nor stop. It is flowing. It is you and I that must appropriately respond to the way the universe acts. And we can. We have a lot of knowledge, so we can make this improvement. This is the dawning of the Aquarian age because we've had 5,000, 10,000 years of recorded experience from civilization, from our ancestors. Your DNA, that which you are. Which do you think you're more of? That which went from one cell in your body, one cell, you were one cell, an egg and a sperm, to at birth 1,000,000,000,000 cells. From one cell to 1,000,000,000,000. Was that you doing that mischief of dividing and separating again and becoming all the different organs and eyes? Was that you? And what was your name then? It is evolution. You can call it evolution if you wish. I think that's more accurate. It is that we come into contact and realization with whom we are all day, all night, all the time, as best one can. And we have something that's with us all those times. We have our breath, we have our pulse, and we have our body's shimmering recognition of its vitality and health. The tools are here. It is where we are. So this is where we come back to this again. What is your intention? Are you looking at things the way that you want to actually look at them? Or have you considered what we're talking about that much to this depth, to this layer of thought? It's a good idea to. It can shorten your journey. And that's a considerable gift for the younger that you are, in which you start making these inquiries. You are gifted in perceiving more of what life offers because you are seeking, you are curious, you are thoughtful. You have empathy and compassion. You have kindness, wholesomeness. This enriches one's life immeasurably. So, intentions, again and again and again, making this into habits and routines every day. Do I play in this game of life? Shakespeare said that in a different way. Socrates, know thyself. Know thyself. To thine own self be true. Hamlet or someone. To thine own self be true. Who are you, though? If you don't know, then how can you do all these things? You have to explore. You have to be curious to look, to question, to be open. Not closed-minded, open-minded. It can be hurting. It can hurt to do this. It can bring tears of joy and of sorrow to do this. What is your intention? What is your intention? To be now, 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 in your breath and in your pulse and in the shimmering majesty of your self-realization. You find composure and grace. You need not look further than this. Just pause, remember, rise, breathe long and slow and prosperously. Pause, being thankful for this opportunity. Exhale in reverence and in grace for this opportunity to be alive. Pause in this greater sense of humility, of creation, of life, remembering whom and what you are, a bundle of miracles, 3.5 billion years old, humbled and thankful for everything you have, learning, feeding, nurturing, growing, nurturing, flowing, nurturing, glowing, nurturing. Oh, oh. Shine, illuminating inside and out the energy of your life, the wisdom that one is accumulating, the sense of just being alive, thankful, and perceiving the universe all around as far as you like, and inside, and forward, and back. Thankful for evolution, thankful for the continuation of life, shining in grace. Oh, thinking, intentions, habits, rituals, routines, developing one step at a time, maneuvering, adjusting, flexibility, adaptability, making one's routines, rising in your own self-clarity, your own common sense, your own wisdom, your own experience, rising in grace, self-harmony, in peace, in empathy, in compassion, in kindness, in niceness, in these ways. Namaste. Oh, namaste. Namaste. Oh.